So it's been less than a month where we heard that the preliminary conversation between Disney buying 21st Century Fox, of course this consisting of all of their film and TV assets, was actually a conversation that was happening. Now if you guys want the full details on this and everything like that, I've already covered that in a lengthy, I would say like 11 or 12 minute video that I'm going to put up in that little exclamation mark that pops up, which you guys can check out. It goes very much into detail on how the whole situation would be handled and why it's more or less going to happen. But right now we're going to talk about the latest development that was of course posted in under 24 hours ago by the Wall Street Journal. Now once again, we are talking here about big heavy hitters in the industry and financial business. This isn't like some random blog or somewhere random coming from some website that reports on comics, coming from some guy on YouTube who followed some guy on Twitter whose third removed cousin was 25% Neanderthal and was connected to some Chinese broker that had the in from some Australian guy whose third removed cousin works for Disney, okay? This isn't something like that. This is the Wall Street Journal. These guys actually have an in on the business side and very close to various people where they get massive scoops. These guys aren't going out there on a limb, risking their job and reputation being a giant media outlet and a giant source for news on just hearsay. So they're citing official reports from people they know that are familiar with the situation, that talks are currently very active between Fox and Disney, and that they are in fact gaining momentum. Now, they do say it could once again fall through, but this most likely isn't to happen when you see how Disney is pursuing all the stuff. Star Wars and the X-Men and Fantastic Four properties specifically being the biggest assets, and of course their entire backlog of Marvel, properties that they have like TV shows, but not just that, you're looking at the other movies that they could use for their streaming service. And the big consensus here is that some sort of deal or something is going to be reached by the end of the year, if not sooner. Days, weeks now, something major could happen. But you would see why Disney would want to push for it to happen this year, more specifically this month. But when you look at it, there's a lot of stuff going on, and they're saying that Rupert Murdoch, who of course controlling a bunch of these assets, could decide whether to sell by the end of the year. So we're all going to keep our eyes and ears positioned on this and keep seeing what the updates bring with us. But really, don't be surprised if you wake up one morning and the deal is done and the X-Men and the Four are on their way back home.